I grew up in rural Pennsylvania's McVeytown, with a population of maybe 500. McVeytown is a quiet place where not much happens, and I'm okay with that. When things did happen, it gave my dad an excuse to leave me and my mother. My father's priorities had always been clear. The fire department came first, everything else came second. You see, my father was the town's fire chief. And his father was the town's serial arsonist. I was the son who witnessed how their lives were consumed by the terror and thrill ignited by fire. I lived with my mom and dad in a single-wide trailer on the outskirts of town. The property belonged to my grandfather, Lucky. 30 yards from our trailer was a sunken pit. It was actually the basement of the first house my father lived in as a child. Every Saturday, my grandfather backed his truck up to that hole and unloaded black bags of garbage. He would douse the junk with gasoline, light a match, and drop it to the ground. Flames rushed into the garbage, exploding in a wall of fire that flashed toward the sky. A true pyromaniac, like my grandfather, simply loves fire. The tension prior to striking a match arouses them. Gasoline smells like perfume. The radiating heat feels like hot breath against their face. A good fire blazes with uncontrollable passion, whipping palls of black smoke into the sky, swallowing houses in minutes, a beautiful ruin that never burns the same way twice. But a fire starter's greatest joy is the response. They are drawn to firefighters and fire stations. A pyromaniac is gratified by the orchestrated chaos of screaming fire trucks, of men dressed in turnout gear, dashing about and dragging hoses over their shoulders, of the people who extinguish their beautiful, flaming creation. That was my grandfather. That was my father's legacy. And now it is mine.